The Talon hangs at the edge of the new star's light. Her hull glows faint gold where the rays catch. The bridge lights are dim. Most illumination comes from the layered holographic projections drifting in the air above each station. Captain Takoda sits in her command chair, hands folded loosely in her lap.
Report.
She says. Navigation Officer Kaipo Aragon swipes through the air, and a rotating system model materializes in front of him.
The system hosts a single primary star that is categorized as a G-type, star named Tohil Kiche, Firehawk.
Aragon gestures and zooms in on the planets that orbit the star.
Kiche Jun, the first planet, does not have an atmosphere. The surface appears to be composed of scorched silicates and metals. The atmospheric temperatures exceed survivable range. The second planet, Kiche Ka, has massive amounts of volcanic activity and high sulfur content. Planet 3, Kaiche Ux, is a colony candidate, located well within the cradle of life zone. Slightly larger than Mother Planet, gravity 0.95 standard. Atmosphere baseline is 88% breathable without support, projected to reach full native standard after minor bioaugmentation. Oceans cover 45% of the surface. The planet's climate variability remains uncharted. Notably, the planet lacks a natural moon. Long-term models predict axial instability and muted tidal activity. The Science Division has already recommended the construction and deployment of an artificial orbital stabilizer to substitute for a moon and ensure long-term climate stability.
Dr. Callan Voss leans forward and interrupts from her life sciences console, eyes gleaming.
If preliminary scans are accurate, Kiche Ox could be within tolerances for native adapted colonists within a generation. I recommend it be prioritized for survey and sampling.
Takoda gave Dr. Voss a single nod.
Noted.
She turns back to Nav Officer Aragon and says,
Continue.
Yes, Captain. Planet 4, Kiche Kan, is a cold gas giant. The atmosphere is hydrogen-helium dominated, which displays broad white ammonia banding patterns. 12 moons orbit the planet. 4 of them are large enough to sustain mining outposts or orbital settlements. Kiche Ho, the 5th planet, is classified as an icy super-Earth. Its atmosphere is methane-rich, and surface temperatures average about -170 degrees Celsius. Finally, the system has a dense outer asteroid field. There is a high probability of metallic and rare earth minerals. The Science Division has requested sampling and reconnaissance missions across the system, with the exception of Planet 4, where heavy gravity and atmospheric depth prohibit surface deployment.
Aragon finishes his report with a crisp salute. Takoda nods appreciatively.
Understood.
She turns to look out at the officers on the bridge who are waiting for instruction.
Launch survey and scout drones in staggered wings. I want 1 wing in high orbit over Planet 3 within 6 hours.
Aye, Captain.
On the hollow table in front of her, red deployment markers begin to arc outward from the Talon's position. The hum of activity filled the bridge. Reports continuously came in.
Drone launch tubes green.
Scout ships armed and scanning.
Mech frames powered and already on standby.
Takoda leans back slightly, watching the reports from the ship's internal system on her personal HUD. Then, she catches a flicker of red in her peripheral vision. A small icon pulses at the edge of her HUD.
Warning. Elevated blood pressure. Navigation Officer, Kaipo Aragon.
She glances toward navigation. Aragon's shoulders are rigid, his jaw tight, fingers tapping frantically across his controls.
Officer Aragon.
She says evenly, her voice calm and carrying. He swallows, eyes locked on his console.
Ma'am, we've got an object, approaching at an impossible angle.
He breaks off to look at the captain with wide eyes.
The vector doesn't match any orbital mechanics.
He hesitates.
It's cutting across the system, ignoring planetary interferences and gravity.
Before she can respond, a nervous voice cuts in.
Captain?
Says Ensign Tori from communications, her face pale as she slowly turns in her seat.
We're being hailed?
Her voice is uncertain and confused. Silence grips the bridge for half a heartbeat. Takota's gaze sweeps over the crew, then fixes on Tauri.
Ensign Tori, find out if we can connect, but remain on standby. Everyone initiate first contact protocol.
The calm routine shatters into controlled chaos. A flurry of activity infects the bridge. Everyone moves with purpose as they respond to the situation. A situation they had trained for but never expected to happen. A situation that would change the course of history for the Sky Peoples. Officers shift stations. Alarms roll through, and orders echo down the decks.
All hands man your stations. First contact protocol has been initiated. This is not a drill. All hands man your stations.
Equal parts anticipation and fear grip the hearts of the humans aboard the Talon. For the first time in history, the Sky Peoples confirm that they are not alone.